Hello everyone, it's Dylan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything, and welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Video. So a couple of weeks ago, Cimo uploaded on his YouTube channel a Yu-Gi-Oh! Who Wants to Be a Millionaire regarding the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. That's at least what I've been told. I have not watched the video yet. Normally I would have by now, but I wanted to wait because people sent me this video and said, hey, you should play along and react and see how well you do at Cimo's anime quiz. If you don't know who Cimo is and MBT, who is the one taking the quiz, they are certainly two of the most popular Yu-Gi tubers, honestly legends in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Content creation sphere. And so I am going to be following along and reacting, but not really reacting, that's a weird word to use, playing the game. And so please play along at home. Hopefully we do pretty good. My channel here is obviously mostly focused on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. I consider myself a huge Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime nerd, so my expectations are high. Hopefully we can beat MBT. If we don't, I may have to delete the channel. And I think MBT is going to do pretty good. I have faith in him. So if you want to see the full video, I will have it, of course, linked down below in the description. Highly encourage you to do so. And play along at home as well. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
I know how much you love Yu-Gi-Oh! And I also know how much you happen to love trivia. So today, we're going to be playing essentially what is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Such a good idea.
In a row? Oh god, there's not going to be stuff
Damn,
about
God bless
sex
him for watching all
here,
that.
is there?
I'll let you know, it is solely
I guess
just
MBT,
the
not a
Duelist
big
Kingdom
Zexal
art.
guy,
So
or maybe just
everything
hasn't watched.
Before Battle City. That is all we are going to be
Oh, it's
quizzing you
all
on today.
Duelist
But
Kingdom.
I know that you also
Oh
know
boy, we
Yu-Gi-Oh!
might not do
to
that
an
well.
extent. So
We might not do
I
that
gave
well.
you a few easy questions to start off, but we're going to see how far you
Oh
can
boy.
go down the
All
gauntlet.
Duelist
You
Kingdom.
ready?
Did not realize it
I
was
can
all
do this,
Duelist
yeah.
Kingdom. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to
Let's
go
see how we
question by
do.
question. You do have a couple lifelines. You do, just like in the show, you're going to have...
We of course will not have any lifelines. And you have my word, I'm not going to look up any of these answers. I promise.
Okay, well, let's start with an easy one. So going into the Duelist Kingdom tournament, what was Bandit Keith's title? Was it A, the Continental Champion, B, the International Champion, C, the Intercontinental Champion, or D, the National Champion?
I think it's oh my god, dude. Hey, we might fail. I'm gonna go with, oh my god, it sounds like I think it was National. I'm gonna go D, National Champion.
This is the first question.
Come
Jesus.
on, Joseph. Maybe I made this too hard.
I mean, listen, I think I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime savant, and this is not
Know
easy.
him, you love him.
I'm going to say national champion.
All right, I'm with him. I think it's
Final
National.
answer.
Yeah.
Well, Joseph, you are starting off strong at being incorrect.
Let's go. Oh, he's...
Bandit Keith was in fact the Intercontinental Champion.
I can't...
How would I have known
They mentioned
that?
it multiple times.
Intercontinental. Listen.
Okay, well, thanks for having me.
He also got me with the classic, oh, congratulations on being wrong. Totally fell for it.
For question number 2, what monster does Yugi use to defeat My Valentine in the Duelist Kingdom semifinals?
Blackluster
Is it
Soldier.
A, Blackluster Soldier,
Yeah, 100%.
B, the Dark Sage, C, the Dark Magician, or D, the Magician of Black Chaos?
It's funny because he summons Blackluster Soldier and Mai just surrenders. It destroys Harpy's pet dragon and Mai just surrenders and walks away. But it's 100% Blackluster Soldier.
D, Magician of Black Chaos. Final answer.
Final answer?
Yeah, final answer.
Well, Joseph, I don't know how to break this to you, but that is incorrect. Yugi uses the Blackluster Soldier to defeat Mai.
All right, well, we got
This is
one
not
right.
going well.
What is Tristan Taylor's favorite card?
God.
Is it the Cyber Commander, the Cyber Soldier, the Lava Battle Guard?
Not
or
Lava
the
Battle
Swamp
Guard.
Battle
It's not the
Guard?
Battle
This one
Guards.
should have
I
been
think
the
it's
first
Cyber
one. Now
Commander.
you're asking
I would go A, Cyber Commander.
me Bandit Keith's middle name. Tristan's favorite card is the Cyber Commander. I am
Yeah.
sure
Final
of it.
answer.
I'm sure. Final answer of all final answers.
Yeah, you got it,
Are
MBT.
you 100%? You thought you were. You
We
sounded
got it.
pretty confident with the last question. The
I
Bandit
did.
Keith one was a bit shaky, but we're on the board. 100% sure on this one.
I'm 100% sure.
Well, that's because you're correct. You're on the board, Joseph. Congratulations.
All right,
All
I'm
one
obviously
for three
keeping the
of
score
the
right
easy
here as well,
questions,
so,
this is
you know,
only
you can
gonna
see
go
how we're
downhill from
doing.
here. Fantastic. All right. Question number 4. What was Taya Gardner's dream
Dancer.
profession? Was it ballerina?
Now we're
dancer,
rocking it.
Restaurant owner or singer?
I know she wanted to dance, but you've got dancer on here twice, kind of.
Yeah, it's going to be B. He might get confused here with ballerina, which is a valid confusion, but it's going to be B, dancer.
She is a dancer.
Final answer?
Yep, he got
Final
it.
answer.
I guess we should have started with both of these because congratulations, you just got another one
All right.
correct. All right, so you're 2 for 2. It could be worse, right? You started off a bit rocky, but which of these monsters was not a proper fusion summon? Was it the Black Skull Dragon?
Yes.
The Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon with Mammoth Graveyard?
Oh, no, wait, it's definitely
the
that one.
Thousand Dragon or the Wall Shadow?
So Wall Shadow... Oh, man. You know, this is so weird. This is such a weird one because Wall Shadow, like, went into the Labyrinth. But that might... I'm going to go B, Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon with Mammoth Graveyard. I'm going to go B.
I think all of them, right? Okay, so Black Skull Dragon.
They all
I
work
mean, that
kind of
strikes
weird.
me as one. Jeez, what do you mean by proper?
Yeah, the
fusion summon
proper,
here, right?
the
If-
proper
is
is what's throwing me off because Duelist Kingdom was so weird with all of its
but, like,
rulings,
if I
man.
were
It
to
was
try
so weird.
Monster Reborn. I'm gonna say this. Thousand Dragon was not.
If he's
properly
right, we're
fusion
both 3
summoned.
out of
Final
5.
answer.
Final answer.
I thought I was maybe going to trick you with this one, but apparently I did not do a good enough job because you are correct.
Oh, okay.
So every other monster or amalgamation
Had a
rather,
card
on this
to-
list was summoned using a polymerization card.
Yeah.
So even though, yes,
Yeah.
there was with the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon
you know,
Mammoth Graveyard.
It was so. It obviously was Thousand Dragon. The Time Wizard turning Baby Dragon into. That's obviously. That was me not.
Abomination.
He got
That
me.
was
Hey, he
still
got me on that
fused
one.
With for 5, you're 60%. You're doing pretty good. Which monster
we're both 3 for 5.
attacks with Flash, Flare, Blast? Is it Barrel Dragon, Black Skull Dragon, Magician of Black Chaos, or Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon?
That it's definitely either Black Skull Dragon or Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon. Flash, Flare, Blast. I think it's Red Eyes. I'm gonna go Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon. Final answer. But could it be Barrel Dragon? No, no. It was definitely a Joey Wheeler one. I feel like Yugi made the attack call with Black Skull Dragon. I'm gonna go Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon for this one.
I'm gonna go Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon.
Final
Okay,
answer.
we're
Final
either
answer.
both 3
Although
for
the
6 or 4 for
50-50
6.
didn't help you. It doesn't seem like you needed it because you are correct.
Okay, all right, okay.
That one
Black
I
Metal
wasn't
Blast, baby.
very
I
confident
was hoping to
on.
maybe which card does Pegasus use to defeat Bandit Keith? Is it Elephant's Blessing, Flying Elephant, Garnecia Elephantis, or Raging Elephant?
You know, this is obviously when Pegasus has that little kid beat him. Why do I feel like it was Garnecia Elephantis? I'm going to go C, Garnecia Elephantis. I feel like it was kind of a weird name. It could be Flying Elephant. Elephants. This one I'm kind of guessing, but I think it's Garnecia Elephantis.
I think the only thing that makes sense is that Flying Elephant is the card.
Final answer?
Final answer.
You are correct.
Wow.
And Garnecia Elephantis was on the board because Keith did, in fact, control it.
There we
so,
go.
hoping to trip you up there. Maybe you'd misremember who had what.
Well, he got me. And now MBT has taken the lead of me, which is, very concerning.
Also, I realized as I wrote this question, it's weird that... What is the attack power of the Harpy Lady Sisters? Is it 1900, 1950, 2100, or 2150?
Oh my god. It's definitely a 50. It's either 1950 or 2150. Harpy Lady Sisters. Oh my god, wow. I think it's 1950. I think. And I'm going to go 1950B, final answer.
I'm going to say 1950.
Is that the final answer?
That is my final answer.
Well, you are correct. You're on a nice streak. It is
Let's go.
1950.
All right, cool.
I did try to trip you up there, but yes, you are indeed.
I almost
correct.
said
See, you just had to brush
2150.
off the dust.
I almost said
Who
2150.
was the third duelist that Yugi defeated at Duelist Kingdom? Was it Bakura, Kaiba's doppelganger, Mako Tsunami, or Panic?
Okay. Well, Weevil was obviously the first. And then I can remember the pattern where he beats Bakura in the woods, and then I think they hear Mai scream because she lost to Panic, and then Yugi immediately challenges Panic. So unless there's a duelist between Weevil and Bakura that I'm forgetting about, which I don't think there is, because I think that Bakura one is like episode 8, and the Duelist Kingdom doesn't start until like episode 3 or 4, and then like 5, 6 is Joey dueling. I think Kaiba's doppelganger and Mako are a little later. It's either Panic or Bakura, but I can't remember there being another Yugi duel between Weevil and Bakura, so I'm going to go D, Panic, final answer.
Final answer.
Final answer.
I think what's incredible about this is that you were so wrong about so many things, but still got it right.
Huh?
All right, next question. What is Pegasus's favorite show to watch? Is it Dummy Bunny, Funny Bunny, Money Bunny, or Runny Bunny?
Oh.
Funny Bunny came to mind right away, and I was hoping that that would be one of the answers, because if it or one of the options, because if it wasn't, I knew I was dead in the water. B, Funny Bunny. I feel pretty confident about that.
Oh, you thought you would get me with this one. It's Funny Bunny.
Yeah,
Final
Funny
answer.
Bunny, yeah.
Correct.
Good job,
correct.
MBT. Good
Put
job.
this one up further.
Got that right away.
For you to get. What are the majority colored dice that Duke Devlin used during the Dungeon Dice Monster mini saga? Is it red and black, red and green, red and yellow, or yellow and green?
What the
I mean, yeah, that's an inappropriate reaction. Because Duke Devlin's color scheme is red and black, I'm going to go A, red and black. I have zero idea. I have zero idea. I'm going to go red and black.
Okay, final answer?
Final answer.
Okay, you're incorrect. It is red and green. Yugi's were blue and white.
Christmas colors.
Oh,
How many unique ritual monsters were summoned throughout the entire Duelist Kingdom arc? Was it 3, 4, 5, or 6?
Okay. So we have Magician of Black Chaos, we have Blackluster Soldier, and we have Relinquished. Did Pegasus use a second ritual monster? I don't believe he did. I think Relinquished was the only one he used. And then Kaiba didn't use like Paladin of White Dragon. I don't think in Duelist Kingdom. He definitely used it, but I don't think it was in Duelist Kingdom. I feel like he debuted it in like season 4, but I might be wrong about that. I don't think Yugi had any other rituals besides those two. And I don't think any other character would have ritual summoned besides Kaiba, Yugi, or Pegasus. I may be forgetting one, but I'm going to go... I kind of want to go 4 and assume I'm forgetting one. I'm going to go 3, final answer. I'm going to go 3, final answer.
Okay. Blackluster Soldier. Bandit Keith summons Zera the Mant, I believe. That's 4, but I don't think he summons anything else, maybe? Bakura seems
did
like
I
a guy...
screw that up? Why do I not remember him summoning Zera the Mant in Duelist Kingdom? He definitely summoned it in the warehouse duel, but that was the start of Battle City. Did he summon it against Joey? I only remember him doing like the slot machine and the casino stuff.
Guy who would do some rituals that I'm going to be wrong about one of them. I'm going to say 5.
So we're guessing 3. It's definitely not 5. There's no way I'm forgetting 2.
You kind of walked right over it, unfortunately, and I
Is
sort
it
of
4?
hinted to try to help you out, but you are incorrect. The answer is 3.
Oh, let's go.
ELS, Magician of Black Chaos, and Relinquished. Zera the Mant was summoned in Battle City.
Yes.
The first, like, 1 or 2 episodes.
All right, we're tied up. We're tied up.
Speaking of Taya, you mentioned Herb. That's actually who the next question is about. Which of these monsters was not used by Taya against Mai? Is it Happy Lover, Shining Friendship,
Petite Angel,
Lady of Faith, or Fairy's Gift?
She definitely used the first 2. You know, this question is insane, but I don't think... I don't know if Taya used Lady of Faith or Fairy's Gift. But Fairy's Gift sounds more like a card she'd use. Lady of Faith? Why do I remember, like, Bakura using Lady of Faith? That's got, like, more of, like, kind of a darker vibe than most of Taya's cards. I'm going to go C, Lady of Faith for this one.
Yeah, I'm looking up Fairy's Gift. I don't know where...
You're not supposed to look them up.
Wait, I'm just supposed to go off vibes? I don't know what this card is.
Yeah, of course.
Well,
It almost doesn't sound like a real card.
I think it's fairies.
He's going to get this one right.
Final answer.
He's going to retake the
answer.
lead.
Well, you're wrong. It's Lady of Faith, you cheater.
I looked it up and got it wrong.
Let's
No,
go.
Lady of Faith is Mokuba. Fuck.
Oh, Mokuba.
Lady of Faith is actually, I think, was it Mokuba? I don't remember.
It's
I
Mokuba
thought, like,
or
Bakura may have done.
It's one of those guys.
I think Bakura
I'm not gonna
was
look
the
it up.
Lady of Faith. Yeah, so
I thought it was
tricked you
Bakura,
here because
too.
Taya has Next question. What is the first card ever played in the Duelist Kingdom arc?
Jesus.
Is it Blackland Fire Dragon, Hitatsumi Giant, Kagamusha of the Blue Flame, or Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress?
Well, it's Yugi versus Weevil. That's the first duel we see. I don't, you know, I don't think it's B or C. Kagamusha of the Blue Flame doesn't sound familiar. I don't think Weevil would have played Hitatsumi Giant. I'm going to go Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress. D, final answer. I mean, these questions are, you have to be like either a super fan of Duelist Kingdom or just have an insane memory to feel confident on these. I mean, these questions are crazy. It's
Okay,
very,
so
very,
first
very
Duelist
difficult.
Kingdom.
First, this is the Duelist Kingdom arc.
Yeah, first duel.
Episode 1. Episode 1.
Oh,
The first
okay. Well, hang on. With that clarification, episode 1, Duelist Kingdom arc. I was thinking the tournament is Yugi versus Kaiba. I actually am going to change my answer to B, Hitatsumi Giant.
episode.
I'm
going
gonna
to
change it to B.
Duelist Kingdom, or is it Pegasus fighting Yugi for his soul?
I mean, you tell me, buddy. I'm not here to...
It's actually neither.
You don't remember the first
It's actually
episode
neither.
of Yu-Gi-Oh! Ever.
Okay, but is that the first episode of Duelist Kingdom?
That is the Duelist, the final answer.
That is the final.
I think he's right.
Well, you are finally wrong again.
If it's
It
D,
is Kagamusha
okay.
of the
I
Blue
wouldn't have gotten it
Flame.
right.
Who plays
When-
Kagamusha?
When they
It didn't even
first
sound
opened
real.
in, how many times did Kaiba summon the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon throughout the entire Duelist Kingdom arc? And remember, this is everything
Well, are we counting-
before Battle City.
Yeah, so we're
this
counting
is
that weird
Duelist Kingdom.
virtual world?
This is the virtual world with the big five, like when they get taken in the first time, not the second time. And then this is also like the Dungeon Dice Monster, little side arc.
Then
is he
two.
summoning dungeon dice monsters?
No.
Your options are 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Yeah, of course. He summons it when it obviously gets fused with Yugi. He doesn't summon it or fuse with Yugi's Mammoth Graveyard, and then he threatens to kill himself, and Yugi surrenders. That's the first time we see Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. I don't believe he uses it against Joey. He definitely didn't use it against Pegasus. He used it so that Yugi could do that big 5,000 attack fusion, my friend Nick T's favorite monster against the big 5. It's going to be 2. It's going to be B2, final answer.
Yes.
You are correct.
Oh,
the
right,
cold
okay.
streak is over. You finally got one. I may have helped you out a little bit by telling you it included the virtual one, but that's okay.
Yeah, you definitely did.
like
I
to-
was like, oh.
Well, that technically
Okay,
is a
moving on to the
different
next
arc than
question.
Duelist
Remember,
Kingdom,
you
so
still
I'm
have
happy
one more
he
lifeline
clarified
here.
it.
Next question. Which of these characters has never had a gun held to their head?
I'll be
And
able to
we're
get
gonna
this.
assume that this is not the 4Kids version
Yeah.
with finger guns.
I'll be able to
Yeah.
get this.
Is it Bakura, Kaiba, or Pegasus?
Kaiba famously had a gun held to his head, and then he did that card thing where it jammed up. Bandit Keith had Pegasus at gunpoint. Bakura or Mai? When Bakura was murking all those guards, I feel like he definitely had a gun held to his head at some point. Mai did Did Panic ever hold a gun to Mai's head? I don't think so. I don't think but Mai was involved in a lot of sketchy stuff. Rex Raptor in the bedroom, but Rex Raptor, he doesn't have a freaking gun. I'm gonna go Mai. C, my final answer. But Korra must have gotten it when he was like murking Pegasus's guards. That's the only thing I can think of.
So I'm gonna say it's Bakura.
All right,
Final answer.
one of us is
Final
right,
answer.
one of us is
You
wrong.
are incorrect.
Okay.
It is Mai.
I'm happy we got it right. I didn't.
Bakura. He doesn't shoot Bakura, obviously, but it was, I believe, when Bakura was sleuthing around in the tower, Millennium Ring to summon like a man-eater bug or some shit and just like kill them or something like that. Something to that effect. In Duelist
Yeah,
Kingdom,
that's what I thought.
monsters would receive a field power bonus if their type correctly matched the terrain at the location of the duel arena. What percentage boost did these monsters receive from the field power bonus? Is it 20%, 30%, 40%, or did it depend on the arena?
That D really threw me. I had 30 in my mind. For some reason, I had 30%, but would depend on the arena. Like, they're running that Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist Kingdom event right now in Duel Links, and it does depend on the arena. So am I getting confused with, is Duel Links going to cause me to get this question wrong? Which would suck. I'm going to guess D would depend on the arena. I'm going to pick that one.
He seems too low.
And 40 seems too high?
30
Yeah,
was the number that came to my head.
Yep, final answer.
You are correct.
You know that.
30%.
Damn it, man. 30 was the number that came to my mind, and then I said, oh, D threw me off. And I was playing Duel Links right before I started recording this video, and Duel Links screwed me, man. Damn it.
Flat field. All right. We're getting near the end. Only a few left. You still have one lifeline. Next question. Throughout the Duelist Kingdom tournament, how many duels ended in a surrender?
Great question.
Was it 2, 3,
Great
4,
question.
or 5?
Great question. Well, Mai certainly surrendered against Yugi. Why is that the only one that I can think? Yugi did not technically surrender against Kaiba. Kaiba still had to attack to win. I hope that's, like, not a technicality one. Right? I vividly remember Kaiba attacking to win. Mokuba, like, stopped the duel midway, but does that count as a surrender? I mean, I always thought that was more of a no result. When he dueled Yugi. The Paradox Brothers didn't surrender. Wow, this is a good question. I can't think of anyone besides the Mai one. That was obviously the more impactful one. Mai also surrendered against Taya, didn't she? I think Mai surrendered against Taya. Or did Mai let Taya win by just, like, not activating something? Ugh. I don't think it happened very often. Again, I'm assuming the Mokuba one is not a surrendering. I'm going to guess 2. And I think they were both Mai, and that's my final answer, A2.
Them bitches were always surrendering. Like, all
were they? I can only remember definitely one.
Is that your final answer?
That is my final answer.
That's an interesting answer, and your logic was also sort of on point. But you're still, unfortunately, incorrect for this
2?
one. And this one is going to actually blow your mind. Would you believe me if I said that Yugi actually doesn't technically surrender to Kaiba?
Oh.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
Did he just pass or something?
Yeah.
Yes. So technically,
he's right.
Well, it's anime bullshit logic. Technically, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
The
weird
only
one.
times you were correct that
Mai twice
actually surrendered to Taya, as a matter of fact. We
Okay.
talked about that duel a little bit earlier.
That was the one I wasn't
Mai
positive on.
surrendered to Taya,
But one
and just
wasn't
let
an
her
option.
win so that you.
If one was an option, I legitimately may have picked 1, because I could only remember the Mai surrendering to Yugi in the semifinals. I wasn't 100% sure if she actually surrendered to Taya or just let Taya, like, attack.
hurt. So she actually puts her hand on the deck and surrenders.
Oh, so you're counting the one where she's in a losing position and she's like, I gotta surrender. You're not counting the Yugi one where he's like, you can kill me.
I don't make the rules. Well, technically, I do make the rules. So
That's
yes,
true.
yes.
Okay,
right.
well, all right.
All right, next question. Next question. We talked about Kaiba's doppelganger before. This is a question going back to him.
Yes.
In the duel where Yugi duels against Kaiba's doppelganger, how does Yugi destroy Kaiba's first Blue Eyes White Dragon? Was it that Kaiba hacked the system and gave it a virus? Was it Mirror Force, Mystic Box, or Spellbinding Circle?
The first thing I thought of was Kaiba hacking, but was that a different Blue Eyes? Was that a second Blue Eyes? That's my concern, but I know at some point he certainly did it. I just can't remember if it was the first Blue Eyes or not. I'm not positive about the other three. I'm going to go A, Kaiba hacked the system and gave it a virus. Final answer.
Final answer. You seem pretty confident about that one.
No, it's the opposite. I don't know anything about this question, so I might as well take a shot in the dark. I'm going to say Mystic Box.
You do have a lifeline. I'm just saying.
No one's going to know this shit.
Well, you should have used the lifeline because you are incorrect.
Was it
was
Mirror
actually
Force?
Through the magic of the spellbinding circle.
That doesn't even destroy it.
It doesn't. What happens is
Through the magic of the spellbinding
the blue eyes
circle.
white. All right, only a few
So
left.
ridiculous.
We're in the home stretch. Speaking of the
Oh,
magical
Duelist Kingdom was so ridiculous.
that's actually what the next question is about. How many times did Yugi activate the magical hats throughout the
Oh my
Duelist Kingdom
God.
tournament? Is it 3, 4, 5, or 6?
I mean, we've gotten some crazy questions. This is right at the top. Well, I know he did it when they dueled against the Paradox Brothers. Obviously, as Cimo just said, he did it when he dueled against the doppelganger. Well, obviously, he did it one more time. 3 was the lowest. I am going to guess B4, final answer.
Okay, final answer.
Final answer.
Well, just like the number of magical hats, it was 4. He
kept
used
going.
it against the Kaiba doppelganger, which I actually just sort of gave away in the previous answer. He used it against Para and Dox. when they were
Pegasus,
doing
I
the
think
whole
he used
tag
it as well.
Sure.
And I figured
he
I
used
forgot
them against
one.
Joey in the finals.
Yeah.
for the-
Oh.
I guess technically it was the finals, and then you were right. He did also use it against Pegasus
Yeah.
as well.
Okay.
So you got that one right.
So
you're
that
close.
strategy, where I did the MBT strategy there, I had it, the 3 that I remembered. The Pegasus one, I wasn't 100% sure. And then just added one, and it worked out for us.
Now, when Kaiba hacks into the Industrial Illusions mainframe and crashes the Industrial Illusions satellite, which state did he crash the satellite into? Is it California, Florida, New York, or Texas?
I didn't even know this was a thing. This must have been... I did not know this was a thing. I'm going to guess... A, California.
Are you for real right now?
Total guess. I didn't even know this was a thing.
So I'm going to say it's Florida.
Okay, final answer.
Final answer.
Considering you just took a wild shot in the dark, you are unfortunately incorrect. It was the great state of California.
Sure.
I honestly, I'll be totally honest, I picked the state that proximity-wise was the closest to Japan. That's the reason why I guessed California. And, well, it worked out.
They do show this.
I don't feel good
in
about
the
it.
Anime. In the Duelist Kingdom final, well, technically it's not the final because it's the prize for winning the final. But in any case, in the
Gaia
duel
is the
between
first
Yugi
one
and
that came to
Pegasus,
mind.
What was the first monster absorbed by the all-powerful Relinquished? Was it Curse of Dragon?
Or that's the one.
Dark Magician, Gaia the Fierce Knight, or Jigen Bakudan?
Definitely not Jigen Bakudan. That was a Pegasus monster. Dark Magician happened, but I think it happened later on. Gaia was my first thought, but I'm going to go with Curse of Dragon, A, final answer.
I'm going to say Curse of Dragon.
It's definitely not Jigen
Final answer.
Bakudan.
Final answer.
I cannot believe you got that one, but yes,
Yeah.
it was
Let's
Curse
go.
of Dragon.
Gaia was the
Let's
first thing that
go.
came to my mind, but like I as soon as he said Curse of Dragon, I could picture the dragon in Relinquished, and yeah.
Oh.
Okay, next question. In the Duelist Kingdom arc, Pumpkin, the king of ghosts, would increase the attack of all of Bones' zombie monsters each turn. What was that percentage? Was it 5, 10, 15, or 20%?
It's a percent.
I think it's 10. I don't know why. I screwed up on the 30% field bonus earlier, and 30 was in my head before I saw the options. 10 was in my head here before I saw the options. I'm going to go B10, final answer.
I'm going to say 20% for sure.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Could be.
I can see how you arrived at that number, but unfortunately, it is incorrect. It is a mere 10%
Okay.
per turn.
Cool.
Sure. Whatever.
We're getting
To
hot
be
here.
fair, I think
We are actually on a little bit of a roll here. And if I trusted my instinct on the 30%, we'd be doing even better.
If you get this right, you will have an over 50% success rate. Which one of the following cards is not one of Pegasus's anime exclusive cards? Is it Absorb Spell, Magical Neutralizing Force, Prophecy, or Trap Displacement?
I mean, this is one where I feel like if you play the card game, you might have a better shot. So I would think MBT probably has a better shot here than me. Although these are all probably irrelevant cards, so maybe not. I'm going to go B, magical neutralizing force.
Not an anime.
The one that is not.
Oh,
a
not an anime.
Pegasus anime exclusive.
I kind of read that one wrong. It doesn't matter. I locked in. Is not an anime exclusive. I feel like magical neutralizing force is. That's why I picked it, but whatever.
Oh my god.
I do know magical neutralizing force is a card he plays. Trap displacement. That's a good one to get. Absorb spell is not a Pegasus anime exclusive.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Well, Joseph, your three-way paid off because you are correct.
Jesus Christ, that was the most painful call.
I mean, I misread it. Even if I read it properly, I think I would have picked prophecy. So
I did.
that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. I want to thank Cimo for making this video. It was a really, really fun video. I will link it down below. Please check it out. We went 16 for 24. It's a passing grade. And really, there's only 3 ways that you're going to do good at this video. You have an insane memory, you are a Dueling Kingdom savant, or you just recently watched Duelist Kingdom. Otherwise, this is a really, really hard quiz. But let me know how you did down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. Take care, guys.